Here is why the 4-2-3-1 formation is my favorite formation in football. This formation allows you to accommodate more profiles, archetypes in your team. Picking your back four is probably the easiest in this formation. You can have two attacking fullbacks, one attacking fullback, or a more pragmatic backline. This may depend on your pivot, as this is probably the most fluid position in this formation. You can have two CDMs or a traditional CDM with a deep-lying playmaker. Having two traditional CDMs in the pivot may allow you to experiment with your fullbacks in terms of how much responsibility you give them going forward. They can overlap or underlay to help the front four, knowing they are heavily covered by the two CDMs. However, if you choose to go with one CDM and a deep-lying playmaker, your fullbacks can be a bit more reserved in their attacking threat. The three in front of the striker requires for your team to have a maestro or your most creative player. This player can be any of the three. The other two would need to complement your maestro. In terms of work rate, this can all change depending on the personnel of your team. If your three behind the striker are all what you would consider luxury players, then your pivot needs to prioritize defensive skills. And that's the main thing I love about this formation, because your personnel does not dictate your formation. This formation adjusts to your personnel, and it mainly comes down to preference of personnel.